Too bad, but yes, it does feel an awful lot like spring out there with this mild weather. Kristi's got the latest on our forecast right now. Kristi.
Thanks so much, Chris. Yeah, I thought we'd just start off with looking at the temperatures actually around the coastal regions, although seemingly mild. It is near seasonal for this time of year, not the case in the interior regions. For example, typical daytime high in Kelowna is 3 degrees for this time of year, and they're at 7 degrees right now. Look at Osoyoos at 8 degrees, and really that has been the pattern throughout much of the month, except for those first 2 weeks in January where we sort of had a quick bout of winter. In the long range, though, and I'm going to show you this, we do have a massive change in the forecast. First, I just want to talk about the precipitation in the next 24 to 36 hours. We are going to continue with waves of rainfall across the south coast area. We are going to also see showers for those of you in the interior, although there may be a few flurries for the mountain passes through the overnight period. But this is what I wanted to show you. It looks like we're going to see a massive change in the weather pattern beginning late weekend into next week. When we get a massive change like this in the long range forecast, yes, it has a possibility of changing, so we're going to sort of track this over the next few days, but because it is such a major change and it looks fairly stable, this change, we're really hoping that that's the case. It means snowfall for the mountains, certainly, and it even means a potential for snow for the Vancouver region, even at lower elevations. So that's well below average for this time of year expected next week. Again, days away, but that's a heads up for you, especially for all you skiers out there. And of course, we need the snowpack. Tomorrow, though, double-digit temperatures in Kamloops, 10 degrees as a daytime high, and we're expecting periods of rain on and off for the south coast area. So 10 degrees, and we'll likely see that shower activity into the early part of Thursday before we start to see breaks of blue sky. Nice break, bright end to our work week, as you can see on Friday, but we're back into cloud cover over the weekend. And as I mentioned, by Sunday, we'll start to see that drop in temperature, and we'll likely see that into next week. So stay tuned for further details on that long-range forecast. Tonight's Central Windows weather window coming to you from Bowser. Francis sharing that shot of the sunset. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Francis. Okay, back to you, Chris.
Great salmon fishing up there in Bowser. All right, thanks very much, Kristi. Squire joins us now with a look ahead to sports.
I know you mentioned it a bit earlier. A local kid is getting his first game